Hi everyone. Today's topic is process, and in this we have seen already what are the two types of process, that is independent and cooperative process. For implementing a cooperative process, we need inter-process communication for sharing the data in an cooperative process. The reason for providing is also we discussed in the previous session. It is for information sharing, computation, and modularity and convenience. We are processing with inter-process communication for cooperative process. Now we are going to see in brief about the models of IPC. In this, the IPC stands for inter-process communication. The cooperating process, as said earlier, requires inter-process communication, which allows the process to exchange the data and information. Basically, the inter-process communication can be implemented in two methods. One is shared memory and another one is message passing. Shared memory is nothing but in this a region of memory is shared by one or more process which is involved in process cooperation, and in this all these process can exchange the information by reading, writing on the data on the same region of the memory location. This is for shared memory model. And next one is message passing. In message passing, the same memory location can be accessed by one or two process. In this, and the communication between the process will be established in the means of exchanging messages which contains the datas in between all the process present in the cooperative process communication. Nothing but whatever the data they need to share will be sent on the messages between all the process. This is the concept of message passing model. This is nothing but the diagrammatic representation. In this, as said, the diagram A represents message passing. As said, the process A and B are two processes involved in inter-process communication. In this, the communication takes place via messages. In this, the message queue is represented in below, which is of M0 to Mn. Okay, and the diagram B represents shared memory. As said, shared memory is nothing but a space memory location will be shared by one or more process. In this, the process A and process B is using and accessing the same shared memory, that is represented in the diagram B. In this, the message passing is useful for exchanging only small amount of data, because if we consider it is of large, there will be more conflicts in sending the messages and receiving between one or more processors which is involved in the inter-process communication. In this situation, if that is of large amount of data, shared memory will be useful. In this, the shared memory is comparatively faster than message passing, because the thing is that if a message data should be transferred, in this a message should be initiated by a process and it should reach the another process. After that only the data can be used by the requested process. This is the message processing process. So it will take some time period. But if it is in shared memory, it can directly go to the memory and access the data. It doesn't need to request data and another process. There is no need to send the data. So the time can be saved. So only it is said shared memory is comparatively faster than message passing. Okay, and in message passing, we are using system calls for implementation of message passing method. In this, the shared memory has a disadvantage, that is it has catchy coherency issues, because in shared memory data migrates among several caches. So there might be a problem of catchy coherency. Catchy coherency is nothing but, that is, if a data is shared by one or more processes uh, uh, in the shared memory or in a cooperative process. Let us take one or more processes using the same data in cooperative process communication. If one among the process updates a value, it should be reflected to all other processes which is currently using that data. But in this, if the data is not reflected to all other process, there will be an inconsistency of data. This problem is known as catchy coherency issue. Okay, this is the main disadvantage of shared memory implementation of IPC.